How's everyone doing today? Oh, come on. How's everyone doing? You can do better than that. Awesome job. Well done. I want to welcome everyone to day one of the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open Championship. Man, it's been a long season. We actually started in our Eastern Division. We have two divisions. Our Eastern Division, we started all the way in February of 2018 down on the Kissimmee chain of lakes, Kissimmee, Florida. Had a great event. Traveled all through the country, Eastern Opens, Central Opens. Ended our Eastern Series about a month ago on Douglas Lake in Dandridge, Tennessee. So there's been a total of 8 events, 4 in each division. Yep, thank you. We started, as I mentioned, in Florida, Kissimmee Chain of Lakes on the Eastern Series. Then we went to Lake Norman, Charlotte, North Carolina. Then all the way up, almost to Canada, to Plattsburgh, New York on Lake Champlain. And then, as I mentioned earlier, we ended up on Douglas Lake in Dandridge, Tennessee. That's our Eastern Series. So those anglers, 14 pros, 14 co-anglers, they were the highest finishing, the 10 highest finishing in the points, as well as the winners of each tournament, providing they fished all 4 events in the series. We had a couple anglers in the Eastern Series that did not fish all 4 events, so we worked another 2 spots down the points to the top 12 to get those 14 qualifiers. In our Central Series, we started in Ridgeland, Mississippi on Ross Burnett Reservoir. Stephen Browning, you probably all heard of Stephen Browning, 3-time winner on the Bass Pro Shop Bassmaster Opens just over the last few years, won there. Then we were on the Arkansas River where Harvey Horn, who you'll see here today, won. Oh, we got some Harvey Horn fans out there. And then on to the Red River, where a young angler that, interestingly enough, fished both division and qualified through both divisions, came through our college series out of South Carolina. Patrick Walters won there. And, of course, our final event in Leeds, Alabama, Logan Martin Lake. Our good friend Justin Atkins, Team Abu Garcia, Berkeley, won there, yes. So that's kind of our qualifiers to the win. Of course, I mentioned earlier the top in the points, and we got a lot going on, and the anglers are lining up, but I'm going to kind of summarize it real quick. We have 7 Bassmaster Classic berths at stake this week. That is huge. 1 event, 7 Classic qualifiers. It's going to be our overall winner, which could be obviously from one of the 2 divisions, and then the next 3 in points, or the first 3 in points. And if the winner's part of that 3, we would work down to 4 in each of the series. So we got a lot going on, a lot to explain, and we'll do a much better job as we work through the 2 days getting you on board. But the anglers are lining up. We got a little delayed. We had some printer issues that we worked through. So we're going to get started. But like we always do, and this is even more important, not that it's not always important, we're going to pay tribute to our soldiers, and, of course, our first responders, and a very special group that we have helping us out, our veterans. Give it up for the Vietnam veterans, the Branson Vietnam Veterans of America helping us out here. Yes. We're going to do what we always should do in every sporting event, pay tribute by playing our national anthem. All right. And keep your hands together for my good friend, Mr. Lenny Vandrell. How we doing, Lenny?
I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. I'm glad to see you back here. I mean, it's been a while. Last time we did this was at Branson Landing and over at the state park and that. But that time we had over 300 anglers, and now and we only have 56 here today.
Yeah, it's gonna be a quick weigh in. 56 anglers. You're absolutely right. But I know they have a lot of folks that they got to thank, so it may take a little longer than a normal 56 anglers. But I think we can get this done. And you brought a great group of individuals to help make it happen.
Yeah, my Vietnam Veterans Group here in Branson. I'd like to mention, if you don't mind, that we have a trout tournament next Saturday at Scotty's boat dock there. The tournament starts at 8 o'clock, runs till 1 o'clock. Entry fee is $75. Now get this, first place guaranteed $300, $150, then $75. Now you get a $25 gift card from Bass Pro Shops for participating, plus free hot dogs and donuts and coffee. So you can't beat it for $75 per boat, right?
And obviously, I love free hot dogs.
Yeah. Oh, hey, and I eat a lot. Believe me, I eat a lot. So do you.
All right, my friend. I appreciate you. Give it up one more time for Lenny and all the great Vietnam veterans. And at this time, we will welcome our first angler to come to the scales. He's all the way out of Mechanicsville, Virginia, Ed Lochran III. Ed had a rough practice, he said, but he rebounded today. He has himself a 5-fish limit.
I was very happy with today. It was a very difficult practice, and I was on a little bit more than I thought.
Today's weight. How about 12 pounds, 12 ounces? That work for you? Hold a couple of those up. We'll talk to Ed. Ed, of course, qualified through our Eastern Division. Actually, the last qualifier took advantage of our two winners that did not qualify. He was one of those two that got in via the points. Ed's had a lot of success with bass over the years. Qualified for the 2019 Bassmaster Elite Series. We got you here, Ed. Okay. All right, man. Good start.
I'm real happy with it. I have no idea if I can do it again tomorrow. I got a little bit lucky, but I have one particular spot that I think has quite a few fish on it.
And you told me a real cool thing. First time ever. All three species, of course, Table Rock Lake. Not only largemouth bass, spotted bass, smallmouth bass.
Yeah, I had 3 largemouth, 1 spot, and 1 smallmouth, and the area where I caught the smallmouth, I actually caught a largemouth in practice, so all 3 are using this particular spot, which is a little unusual. I'm not used to it.
Awesome. Get it done. Give him a round of applause. Your leader right there with 12 pounds, 12 ounces, Ed Lochran. Our first co-angler coming on up, Noah Allen Jr. He has a win this year to get himself into the Bass Pro Shop Bassmaster Open Championship, and we're happy to have you here, and you got 2 fish, 1 shy of that 3-fish limit.
Thank you, Chris. It's great to be here.
Today's weight for you, going to start us off with 3 pounds, 7 ounces, Noel. We'll see you again tomorrow, my friend. I appreciate you. Come on up, Yusuke Miyazaki. Give Yusuke a big round of applause. Qualified via the Central Opens. Got himself 2 fish.
Yeah, I got 2 fish, but I'm proud by myself, standing here anyway, so.
Today's weight for you, 4 pounds, 6 ounces. You'd like to hold one up? Absolutely. I think we're going to send him over there if you're all right, though. We're going to send him right there, okay? All right, come on over there. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's going to stay right. That's what it's all about right there, folks. Yeah, all right. Yay. In her eyes, Daddy's a champion right now. Very cool stuff. We'll have you put it right there, unless you think you got a Phoenix Boats big bass.
Yeah, and my goal is, made elite again this year, so I'm really proud by myself, and thank you for the Bassmaster always, this is my field, always, fishing the Bassmaster Elite. So I didn't get well today, but I still feel really good, and thank you, folks, and thank you, my sponsor, and thank you, my fan.
Thank you, Yusuke. Appreciate you. Goodbye. All right, 4 pounds, 6 ounces for Yusuke. Uline Lee Jr., all the way from Alabama, one of our co-anglers. Got himself a fish to get on the scales. Had a lot of success fishing with us over the years, and no different this year, making yourself a championship.
Well, it's just a pleasure to be here. I've always dreamed about this lake, and this is the first time on it, and it's great. And I tell you what, I'm proud of that one fish, and I'd like to tell everybody about transducer shield and saver. If you break those transducers off, get you a bracket. It won't break off. Hammer rods and pro tungsten. Pro tungsten lead.
All right, you got him. Not pro tungsten.
Pro tungsten.
There we go. All right, Elon. 1 pound, 11 ounces for you. Going to have you a second place overall. All right, from Temple, Texas. He was wondering if he was going to catch that fish. He needed to get into the 2019 Bassmaster Classic. Our points leader going in, Frank Talley. You did it, Frank. It's pressure-free now, but I know you want to win this thing, don't you?
Yeah, every time you show up to a derby like this, you want to win. So, no doubt, we'll regroup tomorrow and see what we can do.
Today's weight for you, 7 pounds, 14 ounces. You got a good one in there you want to hold up?
I'll hold up a couple.
All right, let's have Frank hold. Stay right in the middle there, Frank. They want you right in the center today. There he is, Frank Talley. He's got to decide. He's like picking cantaloupe. Right here in the middle, Frank. He's going to the Bassmaster Classic, folks. Guaranteed $10,000. Oh, man. Whew. It's a dream, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a dream. Long time dream since I was a little kid, of course. You know, any of us that do this for a living at this stake, it's a childhood dream. I can't wait to fish against some of the guys that I've always watched growing up, so that'll be awesome. I'm excited. Thank you all for coming out, and thanks BSS for the opportunity. If it wasn't for Bass, we wouldn't be able to do this.
We appreciate you, Frank. We hope to see you on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Learn a lot more about Frank Talley. 7:14 for you. Jonathan Hankins coming on up, a co-angler out of Virginia. He's got himself a 3-fish limit. He's looking for 3-8 to take the lead. I think you got it.
I think so.
All right, Jonathan, here we go. Bam, 6 pounds, 6 ounces. Jonathan to the lead. Hold a couple up. Stay right in the middle. All right. Well done. Your leader on the co-angler side. All right. This is good stuff, man. Winner going to get himself a brand new nitro boat powered by Mercury outboard. You could use one of those.
I could. What a dream come true that would be. Just to be here on this stage is it's an amazing. I've had such a tough year personally that I probably shouldn't be here. We've had a lot of stuff happen, death, and had a catastrophic event happen to my house. Had a wall fall in between the Norman and Champlain tournament. Yeah, and almost didn't go to Champlain. Almost. I almost said, I'm going to go ahead and call this season, start next year. But, people pushed me, and I kept pushing. I've been blessed. My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ has provided. And I want to just thank you all, thank my wife back home, my Melissa that's watching. I love you, and we'll give it all we got tomorrow.
Good stuff. Thank you. 6 pounds, 6 ounces for you. So glad it worked out for you, Jonathan. From Fayetteville, Tennessee, Brandon Lester needed to catch a fish to get himself out of that elite bracket thing. You didn't want to go to Georgia, did you?
I absolutely did not. I'm headed to Gatlinburg next week.
And you're in it to win it, too. 10 pounds and 10 ounces. Go into the Bassmaster Classic. He needed to catch one fish. Now he's going to battle it out with Bobby Lane. They were 1-2 in the points. Winner's going to get $17,000 for that division. And, of course, if he could win this event, that would add another $10,000 and a boat motor package, a Triton boat powered by Mercury outboard. I mean, that's, my math's not very good. That's just a lot of stuff.
It is. That would be really nice, man. I can't tell you how much pressure I felt going out this morning. You don't think it would be that big a deal if somebody told you, hey, you got 2 days to catch one bass. But I have sweated more. I woke up at 2:30 this morning, and I never lose sleep over a tournament, ever, even classics. But I woke up at 2:30 this morning, and I thought about that fish until takeoff this morning. When he came over the gunnel this morning, man, I let out one of them Iconelli screams. I'm going to tell you. But it feels good to be going to the Classic, and we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Of course, that Classic right there in Tennessee, close to home. We got a lot of experience there on Fort Loudon.
To be honest, I've never been there, but I'll be spending some time there now. Go over there and maybe make a couple of scouting trips, and hopefully we can do good in that one. I'd love to pull one out, especially in my home state, for sure.
You do great everywhere. Give it up for Brandon Lester. Congratulations. Good start as well. 10 pounds, 10 ounces, second place overall. Jared Rudd is coming on up. Jared fishing on the co-angler side. Got himself a fish, but that's important because it's going to keep you in the hunt, man. This thing's going to be close.
Yeah. I lost some key fish today. These stinking trees around here. But I've had a blast. I got into these things to learn and have some fun, and I got a lot of both fishing behind that guy today. And it's been a blast. Just blessed to be here.
There's a reason why he's elite for sure. And well done yourself. 1 pound, 13 ounces for you, Jared. Rob Dye from Denver, North Carolina. Rob's got himself, it looks like 3 fish, so you fell a little shy of that 5-fish limit. Did you have the others on, Rob?
No, the fish changed on me, and but this is it's just one of those days. But I enjoyed this lake. It's the most beautiful place, one of them I've ever been. I thought North Carolina was God's country, but this definitely is God's country here. Lots of game, but I want to say hello to my wife and all my friends. You can't do this without your friends, especially when you have days like this. Yep. But, I got a big hill to climb tomorrow, and maybe do it.
I know you can. Thank you, Rob. 6 pounds, 7 ounces for you, 6'7". Gary Haraguchi, all the way from San Jose, California. Gary's no stranger. Man, it seems like you've been fishing the Coangler side since I was born, man. You've been over here, but you've won a lot of money, man. You're like, I don't need a boat payment. I don't need extra towing cost, all that.
Yeah, it's been a blast out here. It's been a true blessing. Like I said, I got those 2. Glad to have them. Caught some other ones, but unfortunately they were like me, short.
You'll get them tomorrow. 3 pounds, 9 ounces. That's his joke, not mine. Give him a round of applause. Well done, Gary. From Alexander, Arkansas, Scott Suggs. Good to see Scott here. All right, Scott's got himself 4 fish. Did you have that 5th one on?
I think I had it on twice and just wasn't able to finish it up.
Today's weight for Scott, 4 fish. All very much alive. Settling down, 8 pounds and 9 ounces, 8-9.
Hey, this is what I call my lake away from the house. I fish up here quite a bit. I love this place. And, I mean, the main reason I get to fish up here a lot and everything and be around here is because my wife and them, I think they support Branson real well up here. So, but what a great lake, and I'm a spotted guy. I love to fish for spotted bass, and this is one of the best ones in the country. And there's no chance for me making the Classic unless I win it, so we're going after it again tomorrow.
Go slam tomorrow. Thank you. Give it up for Scott Suggs. 8 pounds, 9 ounces, currently in 3rd place. From Jasper, Alabama, Todd Lee. Going to get ourselves over there to Jasper next year in the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Opens.
Man, we look forward to it. It's Smith Lake's a lot like this place, but this is the premier highland reservoir in the country. And there's no place like coming up to the Ozark Mountains. And I didn't catch them today, but what a treat just to be here.
Good to have you as always. 2 pounds, 1 ounce for Todd Lee, 4th place overall. From Lansing, Michigan, you see him on the Bassmaster Elite Series, Chad Pipkins. Chad's got himself 4 fish.
Ouch, only 4. It's tough out there today. It was just a little different with the weather, but we'll see if we can smash one tomorrow.
All right, not a bad start, though. Going to have you all the way up into 3rd place with 9 pounds, 6 ounces.
We just got to catch 5 tomorrow, and they need to be about 15 or 16 because, like Scott said, the only way we're making the Classic is if we win here. So we'll see what we can do tomorrow.
Go for it, Chad. Thank you. Give him a round of applause. Alex Heinz from Denham Springs, Louisiana. Ooh, Alex. Alex, man, getting it done, too. All right, get him to settle down. You need 6'7" to take the lead. 8 pounds, 9 ounces. Hold a couple of those up. We're still looking for a Phoenix boat. Well, right now, Phoenix boats, big bass, sitting at 2-1. I bet you got something better than that. Oh, yeah, right here in the middle, okay, Alex? All right. So 8-9. Overall, yep, just hold that momentarily. We'll wait on this. Definitely going to be a new Phoenix Boats big bass. Nearly a 4.5 pound smallmouth, 4 pounds, 7 ounces, 4.7. Guy from down there in Denham Springs comes up here and catches himself a big smallmouth. How'd that happen?
I don't know, just kind of luck. It was fun, though. This is the first time I ever actually got to fish for smallmouths, and all practice I caught a couple, but today, just primarily what I caught was all smallmouths besides one spot. So it was a tough day for us. We grounded it down, and last minute I finally caught my last keeper probably 15 minutes before we had to come back. So I'm just happy to have what I had.
Excellent job, young man. Great season for him. 8 pounds, 9 ounces, new leader on the co-angler side. Remember, that's 3 fish, folks. From Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Derek Hudnell has himself a 5-fish limit. Looking for 12-13 to take the lead.
Well, I don't think I'm going to quite have that.
10 pounds make you happy?
Yeah, I guess so, man. After a day like today, man, gosh, I don't think any of us expected it to be this tough.
Hold one up. We'll get a photo real quick if you don't mind. Got the family up here, and we love seeing these families out here in the Bass Pro Shop Bassmaster Open Series. See so many young ladies and young men up here with their dads and their moms. Good stuff. Big smile from her. She was chowing on the donuts this morning. You know that.
Oh my goodness! No donut is safe around her. But but I tell you what, this place has been fun, man. I appreciate you guys putting the championship on. This has been a lot of fun this week. Didn't have the weight I necessarily wanted today, but man, it got tough. I mean, about 11 o'clock, I turned to my co-angler and I said, "Man, what are we doing? We got to go do something else." And just had to run around and fill a limit. And but we still got another day, so we can do tomorrow.
Keeping yourself in the hunt. Give it up for Derek and family. 10 pounds even. 10 pounds even. Going to have in third place. Stephen Parnell from Brandon, Mississippi, found himself a keeper. Going to get it on the scales. Good to have you here, Stephen. Great season for you. I appreciate you fishing with bass.
I had a great time.
Today's weight, good 2.5 pounder, 2.7.
Derek's a true elite. I look forward to watching him next year.
We look forward to seeing him on Team Skeeter Yamaha. That's going to put you in 5th place, Stephen. We'll see you tomorrow, okay, pal? Brad Watley. Brad got himself a sack of fish. Whew, another guy that I think is committed to fishing the 2019 Bassmaster Elite Series.
Oh, without a doubt, I'll be there. Can't wait.
Good weight today, too. Going to settle in 9 pounds, 4 ounces. Hold a couple of those up. Brad Watley going to put himself in 5th place. Awesome. What's your confidence level going into tomorrow, Brad?
Hey, really, I don't have a whole lot of confidence right now. I went practicing today, and I've heard a lot of guys talking the line about that. I mean, this lake is changing overnight. I really believe it is. The cold front has come in, and, a lot of patterns that some people were on, I think a lot of those are dying, and a lot of them are, new patterns are happening as we speak. But hey, what about Table Rock? This is an awesome lake, beautiful, beautiful place. I've talked to my wife about it several times. This is where I'm gonna hang my spurs whenever I'm done.
Awesome, man. All right, good stuff, Brad. All right, our next angler, Todd Walters, fishing on the co-angler side. Talked about your son, Patrick. We can't leave you out of it, man. One of the 2 father-son combos we have out here. 1 pound, 13 ounces on that fish. Of course, the Brownings, Bo Browning and Stephen Browning fishing as well. That's very cool stuff.
It is cool stuff. And like I say, to be able to travel around and share that with your son, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. This is a fabulous fishery here. It just didn't show it today. Like I said, yesterday and today, really, the lake changed. Not quite sure what happened, but practice was phenomenal. I think it may be back tomorrow. I'll probably see some big bags tomorrow.
All right, I look forward to seeing you with one of them. 1 pound, 13 ounces. 113 going to have you tied for 7th. From Florence, Alabama, Justin Atkins. All right. Man, it seems like just about a month ago I was handing you a trophy up here on this stage.
Heck yeah, it was awesome, wasn't it?
It was very cool. Good double digits day for you. 10 pounds, 4 ounces. Hold a couple of those up. Justin Atkins all the way up into 3rd place. Of course, Justin, part of Team Berkeley Abu Garcia, one of the great sponsors of Bass. Appreciate all of their support. All right, it's not a bad start. You happy?
Yeah, I got here Monday and fished a little while, and the weather was real bad. And these Highland lakes are so volatile to the weather. And they bit really good Monday. They bit pretty good Tuesday. And yesterday it was going to be sunny, and I almost slept in. I thought, nah, I better go get a feel for what it's going to be like, and it was really bad. And so this morning when I got up, I had a feeling if I catch 5, I could at least stay in it. So I think tomorrow will be good, like Todd said, and we're gonna catch them up tomorrow. And we didn't lose today, so that's all that matters.
That's right. Kept yourself in the hunt. Well done. Give it up for Justin. 10 pounds, 4 ounces, 10-4. Luke Palmer from Colgate, Oklahoma. Fine young angler. Yeah, give Luke a big round of applause. 5 fish limit for Luke. They're going to settle in 10 pounds, 9 ounces. It's really starting to tighten up. Hold a couple of those up for me, Luke. Of course, all these pro anglers qualifying for the 2019 Bassmaster Elite Series. We hope to see Luke. Going to have to finalize their decisions here in the next week or so. All right. I know we talked about it, registration. Love seeing all you guys qualify for the championship come through, and you think it's in the game plan, but just not quite sure. Just needing that one more little push from a sponsor to make it happen.
Yeah, that's my plan, bud. I was kind of hoping you might jump in on it and help me out a little bit.
I might be able to find a 5 spot in my back pocket for you.
No, I'll probably be there. I just want to make sure everything's lined up before I do it and do it right. So, but this has been fun. This place here is beautiful. The town's pretty great. I mean, I've had a lot of fun here. This is a good place, and I'm ready for tomorrow, really.
I've enjoyed your success this season. Look forward to hopefully seeing you on the Elite Series. 10 pounds, 9 ounces, 10-9. Third place for Luke. One of our anglers from Colorado, Mark Powers. Mark, fishing on the co-angler side. Got himself a big fan base out here. Good to see Dustin out here.
Yeah. Thank you. I do want to thank them for traveling with me and my mom, and it means a lot that they're here, and everybody watching back home. I appreciate it. And I love you, boys. I can't wait to see you when I get home. Hopefully I got a better day tomorrow.
Not a bad start, though. You're going to keep yourself in the hunt. 2 fish that go 3 pounds, 13 ounces, has him in 3rd place. Well done. Carl Joachimson, all the way from Queensland, Australia. Carl's got himself 40. He didn't get that 5th.
Yeah, that one hurts. It was tough. Practice was awesome. Had a great practice. It's an awesome lake. Love Table Rock. I needed that 5th fish bad.
Hold a couple up, and then we'll talk to you a little bit more about that. Of course, you streamed live on Bassmaster.com through your, your YouTube and Facebook pages. Yeah, give Carl a round of applause. Couple nice smallmouth bass. All smallmouth today, Carl?
Yeah, all smallmouth. Just in practice, got onto a little deal where I'm flipping them in really heavy timber, 50-pound braid and leader. It was awesome, and I honestly thought I could catch about 13 pounds, 14 a day each day on smallmouth, and I mean it just totally did a 360 on me today. Like I just couldn't get the bites, and I just stayed on it. When you're on something so good, it's hard to let it go. So I just pushed it, and I probably had my 5th fish on a couple times, but I think 7-12 keeps me in the hunt if I can catch 13, 14 tomorrow. I'm not out of it. You never are in fishing.
And certainly not here this week on a tough Table Rock fishery. Give it up for Carl. 7 pounds, 12 ounces. Going to have him currently sitting in 10th place. Mike Huff. Mike's going to come on up. Looks like 4 fish for him. A lot of the anglers just not getting those limits. I know you worked hard all day, Mike.
Yeah, I worked really hard for those. Had a little bit of a rough day, lost several fish, but I'm itching to get back out there tomorrow. I can't wait.
All right, we get these ones very much alive. Looks like some brown ones in there as well.
Yeah, it's that good Phoenix live well. Yeah, all brown ones today. I don't think I caught a largemouth all day.
There we go, 8 pounds an ounce. You get a photo real quick if you don't mind. Mike Huff, 8 pounds, 1 ounce, inside the top 10 and in the 9th place. In case you didn't catch it, they did a little special about all the college anglers fishing the pro division here this week that qualified through the Bass Pro Shop Bassmaster Opens that came through the college ranks. Mike, one of them. Really cool story. Check it out on Bassmaster.com. All right, from Miller Place, New York, Mandel Pettis. Got a bone to pick with United, I believe, right? United wouldn't let him put his rods on the plane. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I want to say thank you to Craig over there at the Phoenix trailer. He gave me some rods so I can do some damage today.
And he did some of that, too. 7 pounds, 7 ounces, second place overall for Mandel. Looking for Phoenix Boats Big Bass right now, sitting at 4.7, 4.7. Don't think he's got a 4.7, but he's got a couple chunks right there. Well, that's a great story. So did you strike up a conversation at registration last night at the Bass Pro Shops in Springfield, and it made it happen?
Yeah. He was like, "You need some rides?" I was like, "Yeah, I need help." He was like, "I got you." So I'm really appreciated for that.
Yeah, and that's kind of the spirit of the bass fishing community. I'm so glad worked out for you, man. Hopefully it's going to pay off in the end. I think it will. 7 pounds, 7 ounces, second place overall for Mandel. Another co-angler from Templeton, California, Austin Bonjour. I believe Austin leading the points in the co-angler side.
How's it going, Chris?
From the Eastern Division, I'm doing very well. You got yourself a couple fish. They're going to go 4 pounds, 12 ounces. Good 2 fish to have there.
Not bad. I would like to have the third one, but can't complain. Had a blast running around this whole lake with Harvey. And I want to say hi to my beautiful fiance. She's working right now, making that money while I'm over here spending money. And so I love you, babe. And then my dad, he's watching too. He's more excited than I was all week preparing for this. So
Awesome. Very cool, man. I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you, Austin. 4 pounds, 12 ounces. Going to have him inside the top 5, 4th place. From Bella Vista, Arkansas, he won on the Arkansas River, ironically enough, Harvey Horn. Man, doesn't that feel good?
Oh, man, yeah, it's great to be here in front of basically what's a hometown crowd for me. This lake didn't really show what it's capable of today, but we ran that Yamaha-powered Express about 45 miles down the lake and came back. We didn't really catch a lot of fish. Had a few good ones, and got a hole to dig out of tomorrow.
All right, he's got a couple chunks in there. Only 4 fish, but they go 9 pounds, 7 ounces. We're going to get a Phoenix Boats Big Bass established, too. Right in the middle here. Right here in the center. There we go. Yeah. All right, take that big one. Put it in that Berkeley bag. Get a weight started here. That probably is the biggest individual fish we've seen. Going to settle in at 3 pounds and an ounce. 3-pounder right there. Great win there at the Arkansas River. You said it was just the 3 days of your lifetime.
It really was. It was a great experience. You know, the staff at Bass does such a great job putting these tournaments on. You know, when we come and show up to these events, we really have a great time every time we show up. It's a great time with the anglers, the staff, and everything. You know, getting to know y'all the last couple of years has been awesome for me, and I really look forward to things that we got coming up.
I look forward to seeing you. Thank you, Harvey. See you tomorrow first with a big bag, though, okay? 3 pounds and an ounce for you, 9.7 on 3 pounds and an ounce on that big fish. John Cox from DeBerry, Florida. John sashaying up here with just 3 today.
Oh God, yeah, it was a rough day. But you know, we got some weather coming in tomorrow, so I'm excited. I'm gonna go run some new stuff, and maybe something will happen tomorrow.
Go get him, John. Thank you. 6 pounds, 5 ounces, 6'5", 14th place right now. Garrett Paquette, come on up. Another one of those college anglers we highlighted on Bassmaster.com. That was really a cool story to see all you young dudes come through that college series and perform so well here at the Bass Pro Shop Bassmaster Opens.
Yeah, I mean, that's just proof right there, you know, that the college series is a great stepping stone to get to the Bassmaster Opens and possibly the Elite Series.
We look forward to seeing you there, my friend. Appreciate it. 6 pounds, 3 ounces, 6'3". From Minnetonka, Minnesota, one of the hottest co-anglers in the world, Chad Smith. Chad's got himself 3 fish. You need 8-10 to take the lead. I don't think you're going to do that, but how about 5 pounds, 10 ounces inside the top 5 into 4th place?
I'll take it. And I only had 1 fish until about a half hour left today, and just, you know, put my head down and ended up catching 2, and I caught 1 on my last cast, and I actually have a smallmouth, largemouth, and a spotted bass. So it's the whole trifecta.
We heard Ed Lochran first got away. Actually, he had his first ever trifecta in a tournament. He's done it in practice. How about you? Have you done that before?
I haven't. This is my first time, and it's pretty special to have a place like that you can do that. So
awesome. Good stuff, Chad. Appreciate you. 5 pounds, 10 ounces, 5'10", 4th place overall. From Midway, Florida, Drew Cook. Drew's got himself 3 to get on the scales. Great season for you, Drew. Qualified almost in both divisions, just outside, I believe, in the Central.
Yes, sir. It was a pretty good year. Had some ups and downs, but this week, it was a tough week this week, trying to really focus with everything going on back home. Yeah, we had the Hurricane Michael It's a pretty bad deal. Kind of really messed everything up at home. I just want to ask everybody to pray for home and everybody that got affected by Hurricane Michael. And I'm going to donate all my winnings this week to the Hurricane Michael Relief Fund. Wow.
Yeah, and people should join him in doing that. Absolutely. I mean, devastation. I know we got a lot of anglers from the Houston area, the greater, that suffered that as well last year. So I mean, I think this whole country is now familiar with what those kind of natural disasters can do.
Oh yeah, it's a terrible thing, but it's pretty awesome to see some communities come together and rebuild and refix and move on. It's pretty awesome.
All right, Drew. Thank you. Well said. 5 pounds 11 ounces, 5'11". Brian Murphy. Ryan's coming on up. Fishing, of course, on the co-angler side. Got himself one. What'd you catch it on?
It was a tough day, I can't say, because actually it was one of Drew's top secret baits that he had to give me. If he hadn't, I probably wouldn't have caught that one. So
2 pounds, 10 ounces, 210. Come on up, Patrick Walters. Here is a double qualifier. Qualified by finishing inside the top 10 in both divisions. Got himself 2 fish that go 3 pounds, 8 ounces. So your dad came across, I don't know if you saw it a few minutes ago, said things changed from practice.
They definitely did. I'm happy to be here. This is a fantastic lake. It's beautiful. I ran probably 45 miles today. Something changed. I don't know what it was. I tried everything from A to Z except catching fish today for some reason. It was just one of those days. But, I'm happy to be here. We got some weather coming in. We're going to adjust tomorrow. Hopefully the fish really bite. And big thanks to everybody here, this wonderful crowd, my girlfriend, my mom, and my Aunt Lee for coming here. And everybody at Bass. We couldn't do this without y'all, and thank y'all.
We appreciate you and all the anglers. Well said. 3 pounds, 8 ounces for you. 3.8. Got some work to do tomorrow, but a great young angler. He can get it done. Daniel Corcoran, come on up, fishing on the co-angler side. Got himself a fish to get on the scales. I'm sure you got some folks back there in Mississippi watching you want to say hello to.
Yeah, I want to say hey to my wife. She's actually 10 days from being due right now, so it's kind of risky coming here, but she gave me the graces, and hopefully I can have a good day tomorrow and get it done.
I know you can, man. That's good stuff. Keep us posted, okay? All right. 1 pound, 12 ounces for you, Daniel. Brock Mosley's coming on up. See Brock on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Got himself 2 fish. Ooh, tough day for Brock.
Yeah, it was. Coming here, the only reason I to make the classic for me was having a chance was to actually win. So I did everything I could to fish to win, and something like the guy said, something changed today, but I've been trying to figure it out all day, and as you can see, I ain't quite figured it out. I actually hadn't had a bite since 11 o'clock. Today started off fairly well. I thought, I still got a chance at this, but it started slowly going downhill, and we never recovered. But that's part of it, and tomorrow, this lake, it's getting personal today. I've never done well here, so I want to rebound pretty good.
And tomorrow, totally different conditions. They're talking about much cooler weather in the mid-50s, rain in the morning at least. They said hopefully it will clear up in the afternoon. That going to play into your game plan?
God, I don't know.
I appreciate your honesty, Brock. Give him a round of applause. 4 pounds, 11 ounces, 17th place right now. Tyler Rivette to come on up. Tyler got himself a sack of fish. 5 fish limit for Tyler. Get him on the scales. Watch the scales. 5 fish, 14 pounds, 6 ounces. Man. Five fish limit for him, 14-6. We're looking for Phoenix Boats Big Bass 3-1. 3-1. If you got one that's bigger than 3-1, we need to get it on the scales, in that Berkeley bag and on the scales. Right here in the middle. Yeah. They always switch it off. All right. I think one of those has to go over 3-1. That one's a fatter one, I think. He agrees. Phoenix Boats Big Bass settling in at 3 pounds, 8 ounces, 3.8. Great day for you, Tyler.
It was I wasn't expecting it, that's for sure. Right off the back, I caught a 3-pounder, and I'm like, okay, I might be able to do something. And then the sun came up, and didn't get another bite for a while. And I was like, all right, I guess I'll just start running new stuff because I know it's not going to work in my spots. And next thing, I caught like a nice smallmouth, and then after that, I just started running different patterns and caught them, and it was boring by myself. I wish Skylar could have made it, and I hope he feels better.
Yeah, I did talk to him. He's feeling a little bit better, but does not think he's going to be able to go again tomorrow.
Yeah, because I was bored by myself. I started singing to myself. I was high-fiving myself sometimes. I was like, good job, Skylar, and just he wasn't there. So I was just talking to the birds and a few deer I seen. So I had fun. It was a blast.
All right, we'll get a hold of your partner for tomorrow. Well done today. 14 pounds, 6 ounces, 3.8. He's leading everything right now on the pro side. Tyler Rivette. All right, here comes another heavy hitter. Jared Littner got himself a bag of fish as well. Boy, you guys sandbagging back there, huh?
Oh, I don't know about that.
All right, let's go ahead and get a weight on these. Bam, 12 pounds, 14 ounces, second place overall. Hold a couple of those up. Yeah. There we go. I've never seen as many smallmouth as we have already here today at Table Rock Lake. I mean, we see them. They're not infrequent, but I talked to one of the locals. They said they seem to be getting a little bit bigger and a little bit more dominant here, especially this time of year.
Yeah, you know, it's weird in the past when we fish here on the Elite Series, you know, everywhere you go you catch largemouth, you know, and an occasional spotted bass, but I was telling my kid, this is the first smallmouth I've caught out of this lake ever. And there's some nice ones in here, you know, obviously, a 4.5 pounder got weighed in. So I'm fishing for largemouth. I'm just catching smallmouth. So as long as they keep eating, who cares?
And they're big, right? Yeah, good stuff. 12 pounds, 14 ounces. Second place, Jared Littner. Here comes a co-angler. Justin Elite had a win early in the season. That seems like a long time ago with us on the co-angler side.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty long season, but I'm blessed to be here. I had a blessed season. Yeah, I only got one today, a few short. It was tough on me today, but we'll go back out there tomorrow and see if we can rebound and maybe do a little bit better and work the way up the leaderboard.
Good one, though. 3-pounder right there. Well done. Going to keep you in the hunt. 9th place right now for Justin. From Spring City, Tennessee, Wesley Strader. Wesley found himself 4.
Barely. You know, things changed. Everybody's talking about how it changed. It didn't really change that much for me. It's just, they just wouldn't eat it today for some reason. I'd see them come up, chase it, get it. I'd have them barely hooked on the back hook. It was just one of them days. I just kept trying to put it together, figure something else how to get them to bite. The only thing I could do is pick up a big bait and hopefully catch big ones because I came here to win. That's what you throw big baits to catch big fish. So.
And no stranger to win and had that fantastic, 10 days, I guess, back there in the spring.
Yeah, I'd like to have those 10 days over again, but maybe one of these days that'll happen again. But, you never know. Tomorrow's a different day. Weather conditions are going to change, and who knows? I might have 5 tomorrow instead of 4.
I know you will, Wesley. You got plenty of 10 days in front of you. You're a great young angler, 7 pounds even for you. 15th place right now.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. Bobby Lane Jr., another winner. We had Wesley won the second stop of the Bass Pro Shop Bassmaster Eastern Open Series. Here's the young man that won the first stop.
Yep, and that was a long time ago, it feels like. That
about as long as you can get in this little tournament right here.
It was. That was Florida, and now we're here at Missouri for the first ever championship. It's kind of cool to be here, and, unfortunately only had 4 today, but weather change, who knows what can happen. But, yeah, it's been a long year, and this is a pretty cool tournament. I like the way it's set up for sure, and we don't get to see deer running around in Florida very often. But every day I've been out there, they've been jumping down in the water, running up through the woods. That means fall's on the way. We just need that water temp to drop a little more.
And, a guy watching back there in Pike Road, Alabama, you made very, very happy today, I think.
Who's that?
Keith Bochet.
Oh, yeah, Keith, you owe me. I think he said I forget what it was, but
I think he said he was like $100,000 he was going to pay you if you qualified, because Bobby Lane did qualify. He had already qualified through the Elite Series, but now through the Open, so Keith Bochet, because double qualifications, the extra spot goes back to the Elite Series, so Keith's jumping up and down right now at home.
Yeah, and, there's another guy that I don't know who's 37th, but I think my brother's 38th, so if Wesley or I or one of these guys that won a tournament already this year and's in, I think it's Wesley or me if we triple qualify somehow. Of course, we'd have to combine our weights together to get that to happen right now. But I'd let the next guy in, and I'd love to fish another classic with my brother for sure.
Awesome stuff. 8 pounds, 6 ounces for you, Bobby. 12th place right now. Jordan Lane coming on up. Jordan's got himself fish to get on the scales, and I'm sure you got some folks you want to thank for an outstanding season. Well done.
Yeah, of course. I just want to thank my family for coming up to Branson, Missouri, and coming out to see me.
All right, you got one. It's flopping all around. I'm going to tidy things up a little bit. No fault of yours, Lenny. You might have to tidy up my work. Here we go. There we go. 1 pound, 13 ounces for you.
Cool. Thank you, guys. Appreciate your time, and thank you for setting up. So
we'll see you tomorrow, okay? Appreciate you, man. Well done this week or this year. Todd Otten from Lake Wiley, South Carolina. Todd found himself 3 keepers.
Yeah, it's a pretty tough day for me. Like I said, things did change, and hopefully they'll change for the better tomorrow.
You're around the right size, though. 7.5 for those 3. You had a limit. You'd be right up there in double digits right in the hunt.
Yeah, I mean, we caught good many fish, just a lot of short fish, and, this is an awesome, awesome lake, and, it might show tomorrow. We never know.
All right, look forward to seeing that. Thank you. 7 pounds, 5 ounces, 7.5, 16. Joe Lee, come on up. Joe, always a threat on the co-angler side. Today's got himself 1 fish. Going to pick it up tomorrow, though, aren't you, Joe?
Man, I'm going to give it a try tomorrow, but you know what? That's an important fish for me where I'm sitting in the points. That fish could be worth $5,000, so I'm super happy to have it and glad to be here.
Keep up the good work, my friend. 2 pounds, 7 ounces, 2.7. Come on up, Mark Rose. All right, Mark's got himself a limit of fish. I imagine this Table Rock fishery fits Mark Rose's fishing style very well.
Yeah, it does. This is a really conditional lake, and that's what you do here. You just fish the conditions. Today's conditions were a little different than tomorrow's conditions going to be, so we're going to regroup and do a little something different tomorrow.
Well, keep this up. You'll be in the lead when that regrouping happens. 15 pounds, 9 ounces, a leader, Mark Rose, and he has – is that a – oh, my goodness. Game changer. All right. Well, we have a Phoenix Boats Big Bass on the pro side sitting at 3 pounds, 8 ounces. I think that's done.
Well, I hope so. I got a story to tell tomorrow on that fish right there. Remind me to tell about it. I'm not going to tell about it today, but
6 pounds and an ounce, by the way.
That's a blessing. I got to thank the good Lord for those 5 and that big one.
Good stuff. Thank you. 6 pounds, 1 ounce on the big one. 15-9. Going to have Mark Rose in the lead. All right, Steve Robbins. Steve, I'm doing wonderful, man. It seems like a long time since your win, too, talking to Bobby Lane. One on the co-angler side down there in Florida on the Kissimmee Chain of Lakes.
Exactly. I enjoyed the heck out of that.
We enjoyed having you all season. 2 pounds, 11 ounces. Got some work to do tomorrow, but you can get it done.
I want to say thanks to Mark. It is a pleasure fishing with him. He's a good guy, and I really enjoyed it.
Awesome. I'm sure he enjoyed having you as well. Thank you, Steve. We'll see you again tomorrow. Caleb Summerall. Caleb started the day with a lot of adversity, but it looked like from watching on Bassmaster.com, it turned around pretty quickly.
I don't know what to say, man. It's been one thing after another this week, and somebody was looking out. Mr. Will, a co-angler's dad, let us borrow his boat today, and I owe it all to them. I mean, if it wasn't for them, I wasn't going to be able to get out fishing. And, yep.
Hold a couple up. We'll talk more about it. Whew, yeah. 5 fish to go 15 pounds and an ounce for Caleb. Started the day with some engine issues. Was able to scramble. We were able to get that boat checked out for safety equipment, verify that no waypoints would come into play, and there you go. You put 15 pounds and 1 ounce on the scales.
That's right, man. I don't know what to say. I just went fishing. I fished what felt good, and it makes you think about how many times we overthink this. And I kind of got a little something going, and I just ran with it, and it seemed to have worked. It's just truly blessed to salvage a day like that, and hopefully we can keep up the pace because I think consistency is going to be the thing in this deal. I executed perfect today, and I hope I can carry that out throughout the week.
Awesome stuff. Appreciate you, man. Well done. Way to not let the adversity get you down and just go out there and go fishing 15-1. Stephen Browning. All right. Won it at a Ross Burnett Open in the Central Series.
That's been a long while ago, too.
All right, let's go ahead and get a weight. There we go. 8 pounds, 13 ounces for you, Stephen.
Well, I'm on the right ones, I think. I just got to get a few more bites. I was really kind of skeptical about today because of the way the weather was and all. And I knew today was going to be the day to to kind of either shine or kind of fall behind. So maybe we didn't fall too far behind, and I'll keep that Triton, Mercury-powered Triton on the road and see if I can't make better stops tomorrow.
I know you will, Stephen. 8 pounds, 13 ounces. Going to have Stephen 13th place. Jeff Wallace. Jeff's coming on up here, fishing on the Kilwanger side. All right, got himself 3 fish. Well done. Looking for 8-10 to take the lead. Man, he's up in the hunt. 6 pounds, 11 ounces, 3rd place overall. Hold a couple of those up. 3rd place, Kilwanger. Just 1 pound, basically 2 pounds, 1 pound, 15 ounces out of the lead. Right here in the middle. Yep. Excellent. Yeah, Jeff, well done. Smallmouth again, man. We were just seeing lots of smallmouth.
I think it was just the day they wanted to bite. I mean, it started early, and then it just died, and then it kind of picked up again. So we just rolled with the punches.
Excellent job. Great season for you. Great start here on day number 1. Got some work to do, but tomorrow we'll finalize that co-angler division, and I'm sure you're going to be right there in the hunt.
I hope so. So thank you.
All right, thank you. Toby Hartzell, looks like our last angler to weigh in. So we did have some anglers, unfortunately, did not catch a fish. But Toby got himself 4, 1 shy of that limit. Did you have that 5th one on?
I probably did. I probably had it come up and look, but this place has been really rough on me over the years. But
hold one up, and then we'll talk to you about it. All right. Yeah. We just got a couple mixed bag there. All right, talk to me. Sorry, Toby, we cut you off.
No, this place right here, it can be, I really thought, and I still think I can. I think I can get a big bag. And looks like a lot of people caught the smallmouth today, but I couldn't get them to bite, really. I caught a couple, but if they really do bite, I mean, it's very possible to have 16, 17 pounds with them. And I know I'm doing the right thing to do that.
Good stuff, Toby. Appreciate you fishing with us all year. Good start today, 8:15, 13th place. Got a little work to do, but you can get it done. All right, that's going to do it. We're getting the sign. I want to thank everyone for coming out and watching on Bassmaster.com. Of course, all of our great sponsors. But reminder, the final weigh-in will be at the Bass Pro Shops in Springfield at 4:30 on Saturday afternoon. Be sure to get up there and check everything out. And check out the beautiful facility up there in Springfield. Of course, I want to thank our good friends with 40 Creek for being out here. Thank you.